When I started AI Crea, which is at 8,000 MRR currently.
Currently making 8,000 MRR, meaning monthly recurring revenue. Insane. If this chick can do it, how about you brokies? You can definitely do it. It's time to start a business online, I'm telling you.
An employee at IBM.
How did this girl build a $100,000 per year AI app while working a full-time job? Well, it's because of how she's growing it.
To find customers online, you have to think about where your clients are.
Pauline spent her first few years as a part-time indie hacker, building side projects, but not seeing much success. Then,
I think Pauline speaks French, to be honest.
After several failures, she found a winning idea in one of the hottest yet most saturated industries right now,
SaaS.
AI apps. But it turns out there's still plenty more opportunity than you might think.
I think the biggest opportunities might be to...
I spent over an hour talking to Pauline about her AI business, and what I really tried to figure out was how she was able to succeed in such a crowded market. Good news is, she shares everything. How to find good ideas, her framework for marketing an AI tool, and some unique ways to reduce churn for your users.
Guys, I am putting you on the source. Go and subscribe to Start a Story. It's one of the best channels out there for entrepreneurs. It gives you literally hacks. It gives you business ideas. This is such a sick channel.
Let's get into it. I'm Pat Walls, and this is Starter Story.
Go subscribe, like the video.
Welcome, Pauline. Thank you for coming on. It's great to have you. Tell me about who you are and the business you built.
Hi, I'm Pauline and I built AI Crea. It's a service to renovate home in seconds thanks to AI. You just upload a picture to the service, you select a style, and a few seconds later you see your kitchen in a very modern or Scandinavian way. AI Crea has more than 8,000 users right now. It makes around 8,000 euros every month. On the business model, when someone signs up to the SaaS, they have free trials. And then they are required.
Rav, I don't care. I'm copying her idea. I'm building my own right now. How easier can it get? You just need to find the winning idea, guys. I keep telling you, just do, meaning try before you know it, you're going to make it.
To pay to continue to use the service. Pricing models is a one-time payment with a certain number of photos, and you also have a monthly payment with some extra features.
So you built this $100,000 per year app while you had a full-time job. Tell me more about that.
I learned to code in engineering school. After college, I joined IBM. And after this, I kind of switched and I said, okay, data science is not what I want to do all my life. What I want to do all my life is entrepreneurship. But I wasn't ready to make a big jump of becoming an indie hacker because I needed money as well. When I worked at IBM, I had only the night and weekends. I stopped IBM in June, 2 months ago. I think it's really different when you are working on a day job or you are indie hacking full time.
Wow, that's amazing. So your side project allowed you to quit your 9-to-5 and now you're a full-time founder. What I want to know is how do you come up with ideas?
I think I usually find ideas when I encounter some problem, either me or friends. When it's friends, like for AI Crea, I ask questions, a lot of questions. Really, you have this problem? But how frequent you have this problem? I really think, am I able to do better? Am I able to build something around it? Am I able to monetize it and to find clients? That's really important question. And if the answer is yes to everything, I start on working on it.
Okay, cool. So we talked about ideas, we talked about problems. My question is, once you find that idea, how do you validate that it's an idea worth building and that it can make money?
I start some marketing or I start to communicate on my product. If I have some client kind of quickly, then I say, okay, maybe there is something that I could do around it. Like for AI Crea, I build an MVP and then I show it to a few real estate agents that I found.
MVP, in case you didn't know, I believe minimum viable product. You just build something that's it's basic. It's not that great. It's not your best work, but just to launch, to test the idea, make sure it can work, and then you get to running. This is how you make quick money quickly online.
Online or in personal network. For people that say, that's awesome, I want to buy it now. and they actually paid for this. So that was the validation.
Okay, so get your MVP out there, see if people are interested. That is the way to build. But can you tell me a little bit more about what it looks like to actually create that MVP?
You see why I love this channel? He asks the right questions. These are sick questions you want to know. He's literally trying to extract from her brain so that you can take it and do it for yourself.
In my opinion, the sooner you ship, the better, because sometimes you imagine your client wants this, but what they actually want is this. So it's really hard to imagine what your clients want if you don't have clients. When you start, don't expect everything to be perfect. AI Crea, for instance, MVP was a simple features, bad quality. It was done maybe in a month, but then it's a year of work to improve it.
Pauline is the perfect example of how one person can turn a simple idea into thousands of dollars, even while working a full-time job. And her blueprint was simple. She found an idea, she built a really simple MVP, and then she validated that it could actually make money by getting it in front of her actual customers. That final step is where almost everyone goes wrong.
Yep.
And this is why we built the Starter Story Academy. It's a 5-week program where you'll come up with an idea, you'll build something simple, and then you'll spend all your time focused on validation and if this thing can actually make money. Inside the Academy is a clear and actionable track you can follow with milestones, deadlines, and it's all gamified to get you to take action and work on the things that matter. This is not just another course. This is the turning point in your journey. Imagine what you could accomplish in 5 weeks if you simply worked on the right things. What's even cooler is that you'll do it inside our community of thousands of successful founders working on similar problems and building online businesses that will change their lives. So if you're serious about actually doing this thing and you're ready to take action,
My best marketing channel is probably Facebook and physical events. Maybe because real estate agent, it's really an activity of human. But for Next.js directory, my main marketing channel is Twitter because I have big audience there and my audience is mainly developers or people who want to do handy hacking. So this product really is a fit with them.
okay.
I'm curious though, because she says she's got a big audience there. So does that mean she had a big Twitter following before she started and that kind of helped her out? Because you need to be careful with these things, you know. Sometimes it might seem super easy and then you start and you're flopping and you're like, what is going on? And little did you know they had 100,000 followers on Twitter, and when they finished what they created, they posted it on there, aka they got the traction, blah blah blah. So you need to investigate and find things out.
So the best places to market our products are where our customers hang out, right? But what if we want to accelerate that growth at the very beginning? What are specifically some good places to launch apps as a solopreneur?
Good
Now
question.
I prefer to launch on Product Hunt in order to get a backlink for SEO because it's a very good backlink, but the visibility is less good than it used to be. So I'm launching on Product Hunt and also on Twitter because I have a big audience there.
Twitter, let's see. Pauline SaaS AI live on Product Hunt, and she got 109 likes and 15k views. This girl's not lying. She had somewhat of a big following on Twitter, so it helped out. She launched on Product Hunt. If you're an entrepreneur, you don't know what Product Hunt is. It's basically a website where users they look for new products that they can use to help out in their businesses, and now you can launch your product on there, so it gives you some eyeballs on your product when you launch your online business or whatever product you're working on, and this way you can get sales pretty much from the get-go if your product is good. But what she's complaining about is Product Hunt is no longer as good as it used to be. So write that down in your little notebook. Product Hunt is a good website, especially if you don't have any clout on social media. You can just launch a product there and get up and running.
Probably I will use my newsletter as well. I didn't launch Next.js directory on Facebook, but I launched Crea on Facebook.
All right, so now you got people interested in the product. The next thing I go to is how to monetize it. How do you determine plans and overall pricing strategy for an app like yours?
If you sell for low price, you have an image of being low cost. You don't have the same client by selling low cost to high cost. And also by selling higher price, you might have less clients, but it's less support as well. So you have to also think about how do you want to be perceived? and how much support are you able to deliver as well.
Okay, let's talk about business models. Do you prefer a recurring subscription or one-time payment? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this.
One-time
I
payment.
like to offer both subscription and one-time payment because some people really don't like subscription. I had a few subscriptions in many services and it was a nightmare to cancel. I don't like this kind of retention. My button is very clear. When you subscribe, you have it cancel and it's really easy. I think it's really important to earn trust from your customer as well.
All right, I love it. Besides building trust with customers, are there any other hacks to reduce churn or just increase revenue in general?
Last year,
By the way, for all my entrepreneurs that don't know, once more, because majority of people that watch me don't know, when they're talking about churn, it's basically cancellation. If you have subscriptions, people can cancel. And now you need to work on reducing churn, aka work on reducing people canceling. You get the gist, right?
I had a high churn and I really reduced it like drastically by adding yearly plan. It sounds stupid, but now they are engaged for a year, so they will use the service better. The second one is I did a free trial. So now people can try before subscribing. They are able to see if the service fits their needs. And the third point is I really improve the service. Like the quality, it's much better than last year. It feels really like a photo.
Okay. And what's the tech stack you use? How do you stay
Good
up to date
question.
with AI and run your business profitably?
I use Discord every day to talk with my co-founder and people working with us. I
This is
use
the
Chris
co-founder.
for the support clients, so they can chat with us through the chat window. I use Twitter a lot to share my journey, to share what's new on AI Korea, LinkedIn as well. I'm starting to use it. I use also Buffer to schedule my tweets, Beehive to send my newsletters, but I'm still on the free trial on this one. Brevo for the marketing automation of emails. The database authentication is Supabase, but this is more like a technical tool, I guess. I mainly use Next.js as a language, but for AI models, I use Python. I think my business costs around 3,000 or 4,000 euros to run each month, but it includes the servers. It includes some marketing, like we run ads sometimes. Also, it could be the cost of a freelancer and going to personal events. I could cut some costs, but for the moment, I'm not trying to save the most money. I'm trying to
Reinvest.
in order to grow the business.
Okay.
Wow.
Tell me about the biggest opportunities in the AI space right now.
I think the biggest opportunities might be to insert AI in existing product. You receive email every day. What if you have an AI that can help you to answer to your email? This is a services plugged in another one, and that's something that could do, because biggest opportunities I think is service.
Got it. Okay. Another question for you. Since the space is heavily dominated by dudes, how does it feel for you to be a successful girl indie hacker?
Yeah, I don't know why, but girls are not visible. They are not doing much indie hacking. So please, don't retain yourself if you are a girl to think, oh, but there is only men. It's not for me. No, it's for you as well. If you enjoy coding, if you enjoy SaaS, please do it. I think it's really important also if you are a girl to be visible, because you will inspire others to do the same. Don't hide yourself or return yourself from building if it's something that you want to try.
All right.
She's completely right. If you're a girl, don't stop yourself. It's more than possible you can do it. But also on the other end, let's be honest, girls find it boring. Most women, they don't want to sit there coding behind the screen like a little geek. Read. Most. I'm just keeping it 100 with you guys. But if you're a girl, you feel like this is very interesting for you, go for it. You can do it. You can make it. You're looking at an example right now. But as I said, let's keep it a buck. Most girls find this stuff boring. Coding. Geek.
Last question that we always ask all founders when we interview them. If you could stand on a younger Pauline's shoulder and give her some advice, maybe when you were just starting out, what would you tell her?
Okay, so if you want to start indie hacking, please don't wait for the perfect product to launch. Just start to do something, because it's highly likely that your first product will fail. I mean, I don't know any entrepreneur who achieved success at the first time. So you will learn a lot during the journey. So please ship very fast, launch when you have an MVP, and ask for a lot of feedbacks and be consistent. And also, I think, make connection with people who are doing ND hacking. We exchange best practices, we exchange tips, we exchange some things that didn't work in order to improve us. And my biggest lesson was I think it was to invest in yourself. You are the common point of every project that you build. And think about how you can reach your customers. Don't think like, oh, okay, I could do some Reddit message or Discord message or DM people. I mean, think about really how you could build genuine connection to your customers.
Thank you for coming on the Starter Story channel, sharing everything you know, and inspiring millions of people to start their own business. See ya.
Guys, look, you need to start something. Do something. Do something. Okay? You need to do something online. Why? Because the world is going on. The world is already online, but it's only going to get worse. Elon Musk has created robots, guys. The end is near. The world is ending. iRobot, We Robot. If you don't know what I'm talking about, do your research. You'll quickly, very soon to understand. Optimus is a real thing. AI is a real thing, and it's only going to get worse. By worse, I mean it's going to intensify. So you might as well take advantage and build a side hustle or side income or money online, because it's here to stay, really, really and truly. So if you don't, you're gonna get left behind, and you're gonna start wondering, hey, why do I hate my job? You're just a complainer. So I'll start ASAP, and I'm here to help you guys out. If you need my help, comment in the comment section down below. Links in the descriptions are there to help you out, so feel free. But yeah, man, God bless you all, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Let me know which video I should check out next also. And yeah, peace.